Hello, this is Reiko Haru from Anime on Location, and I'm here with Kiira Fox.
Hey, what's up?
All right, so how did you get started in the world of doing panels at anime cons?
Oh man, well, the first time I did a panel was at Anime Mid-Atlantic in 2012, and my favorite thing in the world of nerddom is Sonic the Hedgehog, and I wanted to do a panel on something that I really, really loved, and Sonic was it, and I still run it. I ran it at this con too, and it's just the easiest panel for me to run, and it just comes so natural. So that's really how it got started, and from there I just started branching out into anime and Japanese culture, and then from there it just kept rolling. So.
Oh, nice. It says in your bio that you happen to be the vice president of your college at Japanese Culture and Anime Club. What was that like?
It was weird because that was super stressful, and I guess I didn't expect it to be that way. I didn't become vice president until my senior year there, and it was cool. It was different though because I went to a Christian school, and you know how they sometimes can be with anime. So we kind of had to work around a lot of things. Like we had to, we had to figure out what we could show that the school would let us show and what we couldn't, and but it was also cool because a lot of people in the school, they were scared to show what they loved and that they loved anime. And I've met so many really close friends that I still talk to today through doing that. And so that's something that I think that everyone should do. Like if they have a local, if you have like a local anime club or an anime club in your college, I think everyone should get in on that and support that and make friends there, because I know I did. So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you happened to do some research on anime back in elementary school. What was that paper on, and what show?
Well, it's weird because I've always really, been into anime because of the art when I was in elementary school, but at that point I didn't know it was Japanese. But for some reason in like 5th grade, we had to write our very first paper, one of the very first papers ever written, on a country of our choice. Well, I feel like I don't know what it was within me that wanted me to write about Japan, because I liked anime, but I didn't relate it to Japan at the time. So I wrote about Japan, and I researched it, and I found out that anime is from Japan, and so I incorporated that into my paper, and I feel like my 5th grade teacher, I still kind of know her, and I can get in contact with her. And last time I talked to her, she said she still had that, and it was like, that was like over 10 years ago. So maybe I'll go find and see what I said about Japan and see if I still feel the same way about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was really weird how that happened. Like I didn't even know how much I was gonna love Japan until after I wrote that paper. So yeah.
So basically it says in your bio that you happened to travel back to Japan back in 2014 to learn about the religious and the cultural side of Japan. What is the biggest things that is misunderstood here in the Western area? About the area,
Well, this one was actually kind of weird. I kind of, when I got there, I didn't want to tell anyone that I liked anime. Because I thought that if I went there and I told people that I liked anime, I thought that they would be like, oh, well, you're only here for, the weeaboo stuff. And I hid that to myself. And then one day I was having dinner with this Japanese family, and I kind of just let it slip out, that I liked anime and manga. And the son of the family ran it back into his room and brought all this Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball manga that he had since he was a kid, and we started talking. And it's weird because you think that they're gonna be mad at you for liking anime, or they'll be like, oh, well, you only like Japan for the anime. But really what it is that they think that they just love that Westerners have such an interest in their culture no matter what it is. A lot of people are scared to be excited about Japanese culture, but that's what they love, and that's what I found out, is that they love it when Americans dig into that. So that was kind of shocking and unusual, and I feel like a lot of people, it gets miscommunicated that you can't tell people while you're in Japan that you like anime, but that's exciting to them. So maybe next time I'm there, I'll be a little bit more open about it,
Right. Well, you hope to one day return to Japan to help your husband teach English. What challenges do you foresee when living over there?
Oh man, well, my husband he's a teaching English major, so that was all him. Like he's done such a good job, like getting his degree. He worked hard for, and he got the job and he did the interviews. I'm really proud for him, and I think that like. I talked to him, I was like, well, what do you want me to do while I'm there? Because I'm not certified to, teach English. I mean, I could, but I don't know if I could do it, you know what I mean? It's not for me. And he was just like, I want you to just be there to support me, like, as a wife. And it was just so romantic. I don't know. How did I get so lucky? But I think while I'm there, I used to do YouTube videos, like, way long ago, and I really want to pick that up again. I got a lot of inspiration from Rachel and June, and they're YouTubers that live in Japan, and they do videos on the culture, and I think I want to get into that. So that's kind of like a risky thing to like just see if I can try to do a cultural vlog, but I'm gonna try, and I hope that like when I'm over there that people will watch it, you know what I mean? Like the friends I leave over here will watch my adventures. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, I'll try. Yeah.
All right, you happen to work for US Anime Direct. Tell us how that is going and what can fans that don't know anything about the company learn about it?
Yeah, so US Anime Direct, we started almost a year ago now, and basically the head of the website and the company asked me if I wanted to write like anime reviews for and convention reviews for the site, and I was like, I've always wanted to do that, but I never could find the platform to do it on, and so that was really awesome. And I think it just keeps I've been out of college for 2 years, so I don't write essays anymore, and I think when I write these anime reviews, like it keeps my brain fresh, you know what I mean? So I love doing that. And I guess the thing about US Anime Direct is we really are there for the fans, and we want to make sure the anime fans get what they want for a really, really good price. And we recently like this year released Anime Cash, which is like a subscription box, and I did 2 unboxings of that, and that's all powered through US Anime Direct, and it's honestly one of the best subscription, like nerdy subscription boxes I've ever gotten to be a part of. So that's something that people are definitely going to want to be looking for, is the Anime Cash boxes through US Anime Direct. So that's what I would say.
Okay. Are there any upcoming projects that you want your fans to know about at this time?
Well, it's kind of weird because, me and my husband just found out about this whole Japan thing only, last week, I think, or like not even 2 weeks ago. So my whole life right now is just a bunch of questions, I guess. Before we were like really set in stone on going to Japan so soon or next year, I had all these cosplay plans and but now I'm sitting here like, I want to prepare myself for the future and living there. So I don't really have a lot of like cosplays. Like I'll do a couple for like Otakon and like Bonsai Con and Kantai Con happening in Danville, Virginia, where I'm from, and gonna get to run panels at, which I'm really excited. So I'm really just gonna take some time to myself more, like work less on panels, work less on cosplays, and mostly just research more about Japan and do what I can to make sure that I'm ready and prepared for what I have to do there. And then while in Japan, I really want to take what I learned there and bring it back. Like if I come back to the States, I want to run more panels, because I run a Japanese culture panel, but I was only in Japan for 10 days, so there's only so much I can talk about, and there are so many other people here in the concert that like know way more than I do, and they've been there way longer. So I just want to bring back like what it truly is like to live there and do a panel on it, because that sounds so fun. So I think those are my like kind of plans I'm trying to figure out, hopefully trying to like gather it all in my mind, but that's what I got so far. So
well, is there a way for fans to keep up with you online, and a final message to all of your fans?
Yeah, you can find me at youtube.com/Kiira the Hedgehog. That's all my video game stuff. Facebook is Kiira the Hedgehog, Kiira, it's 2 I's. And Twitter is at Kiira Hedgehog as well. So that's really where a lot of people are going to be able to find me. And thank you guys. Colossal Con has been so fun. I think this has been the best panel experience so far this year. The panels have been absolutely wonderful, and the people have been so nice. And I don't know, I'm really grateful that I get to do it. So thank you.
No problem. Well, it's great having you here as well. And that's Anime on Location. See ya.